and we are talking no spend month again. Today I'm going to be telling you all you need to know on what to expect and how to prepare now so that your no spend month is successful and you can save lots of money. So if you're interested in finding out, make sure to stay tuned. If you haven't already watched my previous videos on no spend month, I will link them down below and also have some cards floating up here for you guys to click on so you can get more details. But I do allow a little bit of wiggle room to buy fresh produce and milk during our week. Okay, so what can you expect during your no spend month? I'm not gonna lie, it's not super easy and it's not all roses. You're gonna have to do a little bit more work throughout the month to make your money stretch further than you normally do, but you can do hard things. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is stay away from temptation. For me, that's going to be avoiding Target at all costs. That is my weakness. The cute little banners and straws and all of those things at the dollar spot right when I walk in is just too much temptation. So stay away from your temptations to spend. If your friends are going to be going out, maybe come up with a fun alternative, maybe a potluck and a date night at home, so you don't have to miss out on all the fun. But it's definitely not all bad. If you keep a positive outlook on it with the end goal in sight of saving a lot of money, then you are going to be able to stick it out and you're going to be so glad that you did. About halfway through the month is probably when you're going to start feeling the pinch. This is when you're going to have to really be creative on coming up with things for you and your family to do to keep you distracted and entertained. If you aren't already, make sure to follow me on Periscope. I'm going to be checking in weekly every Monday, and you guys can ask me live any questions you have about anything really, but specifically we're going to be talking about the no spend month and maybe some ideas on how to be creative when it comes to Mother's Day, date night ideas, family fun ideas, meal ideas, snack ideas, everything that you're going to need to still have fun even when you're on this no spend month. So how can you prepare now for the no spend month? The very first thing you need to do is start talking with your family. Get everybody on board. How are you going to get everybody on board? I'm sure even with teenagers that's going to be an extra challenge for you, but you can do it. Think about why you're doing the no spend month in the first place. You're saving a bunch of money. What are you going to be doing with that money? Are you planning on going on vacation? Are you going to be cutting off a chunk of your debt really quickly? Make that known to everybody and make a visual with your reward in sight. Put it maybe on your fridge, in the hallway, in every bathroom. Keep it visible as a reminder for everybody in the family why you're doing this and how all of your hard work is going to pay off. Make sure to keep it positive and focus on what you're working towards. Once you have everybody on board, the next thing you're going to want to do is sit down and go through your budget, your current budget, and start eliminating every little thing that is unnecessary. The more you can eliminate, the more money you're going to save. Okay, and this next one is big. You need to meal plan. I am all about meal planning all the time, no spend month or not. You need to be meal planning, but it's especially important for this no spend month because you don't want to get halfway through the month and realize that you're completely out of food in your house and your family's going to starve. So, but if you meal plan, no one's going to starve and you guys could still even eat very similar to how you've been eating before. Planning a month at a time might sound a little bit overwhelming, but you can totally do it. I only plan 5 meals a week because we usually eat leftovers or maybe cereal sometimes. Otherwise, we just end up throwing away lots and lots of leftovers. Before you even start looking at recipes or looking at pictures for recipes, you are going to want to raid your kitchen. Look through your pantry, look through your freezer and your fridge. Base all of your recipes off of everything in there. We're not planning to stockpile before the month because that kind of defeats the purpose. So use what you already have in your house. As you're meal planning, don't forget about breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also those snack foods. Probably more towards the end of the month, you're going to be starting to get a little bit more creative on those snacks and making them from scratch. So make sure to take that into consideration, how much flour and sugar and all of those supplies that you have in your pantry. If you need to go out and buy a little bit more to make it last through the month, Go ahead and do that now, but don't get carried away. Set a small budget for that. And the last thing that you need to do to prepare for next month's spending freeze is you need to open up your schedule. You're going to need to be a little bit more creative this month, whether it's your friends going out and inviting them to come over to your house for a night in, or maybe going to the park or something. You're going to need to be creative and don't make any commitments that are going to cost you money. Another reason you need to keep your schedule open is because it's going to be a little bit more work when you're baking all your food from scratch when you might not already be used to that. So it's going to take a little bit more time, but don't forget this is only 1 month, 4 weeks. You can do it. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling prepared? Do you feel like you might know what to expect going into it? What are your questions? Let me know in the comments down below. On Friday's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you guys. So I want to hear all of your questions, all of your concerns, all of your hesitations. So leave those down in the comments below. You can also contact me on Instagram, on Facebook, and also on Twitter with any questions, concerns, or comments that you might have about a no spend month. So just remember, you guys, you can definitely do hard things, and your hard work is going to pay off big time. Stay positive, do a little bit of planning, and keep the big picture in mind. You are going to rock this. Don't forget to follow me on Periscope so I can help you out throughout the month. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss anything else on living a beautiful life on any budget. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!